Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about the Walten Files. I know it's been a little bit. It's been about like 2 weeks, I think. So, yeah. I told myself I wasn't going to make videos on the days that I actually work. Like, I needed a post, and I was like, I should just get this over with, you know? I've been trying to do the Walten Files for a while. It was the next video that I was going towards, and then my next video I still have to plan, because I don't know where I'm going to go. I have no idea where I'm going to go. So let's get right in to the Walten Files. So the Walten Files is created by this guy, Martin Walls. His real name is Martin Gray Winder, and he's Chilean. He's from Chile. He started the series in 2020. It is inspired by Local 58, Gemini Home Entertainment, Five Nights at Freddy's, Lost Media, retro cartoons, and 1970s/80s animation styles. I made a video on Local 58 and Gemini Home Entertainment. Don't forget to check those out. I could do a Five Nights at Freddy's lore, whole background stuff, but I feel like it's already been done so many times. I mean, my style of content isn't really new, so I just enjoy doing it. Blends VHS aesthetics, glitch effects, and pixel art animation and psychological horror. Themes include child trauma, repressed memory, family tragedy, and the dark side of nostalgia. So the Walten Files is a YouTube analog horror series based on a fictional company called Bunny Smiles Inc., which ran a Chuck E. Cheese style restaurant named Bond's Burgers. The story unfolds through corrupted training videos, lost tapes, minigames, and employee files that reveal a much darker hidden truth under the surface. The animatronics are haunted by the spirits of murdered people, and the story centers around Sophie Walten, the daughter of one of the company's founders. So this is basically like Five Nights at Freddy's. There's a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's inspired things out there. So here are some of our main characters. We have Jack Walten, who is the co-founder of Bunny Smiles Inc. He went missing mysteriously, and he is the father of Sophie Walten. Then we have Felix Kranken. He's the co-founder of BSI, which is Bunny Smiles Inc., and Jack's best friend. He suffers from alcoholism and has a deep guilt over a tragic event. And then we have Sophie Walten, which I talked about briefly. He is Jack's daughter. She is essential to the mystery. Her memories are fragmented due to her trauma. And then we have Suzanne Woodings. She's a former employee who goes missing, later implied to be inside the animatronic Shay. And then we have Charles, Rosemary, and Ashley. There are other victims who may be possessing Buzu, Banny, and Bon. Then we have background on Bon's Burgers and the BSI. It is founded early in the 1970s by Jack Walten and Felix Kranken. The animatronics were created to entertain children. The business closed down after multiple people disappeared and machines malfunctioned. The BSI attempted to quietly cover up the incidents. The BSI Restoring Project was later effort to digitalize old tapes and files, serving as the framing device for the series. So now we go on to the animatronics. So we have Bon, and it's possibly possessed by Jack Walten himself. He's the main mascot, and he often acts very violently. We have Shay. Suzanne Woodings probably possesses this character. She is seen in TWF2. Then we have Buzu, who is probably possessed by some kid named Charles. He's clown-like, and he is very involved in hallucinations. We have Banny, which is possibly possessed by Rosemary Walten. She's a female rabbit, seen in corrupted tapes. We have the last animatronic, Rocket. I don't really know who possesses this character, but it's the newest character, and we don't really know much about him. So then we move on to episode summaries, mainly the core tapes. So TWF1, the company introductory tape 2020, meant as a BSI employee in training tape, introduces the animatronics and Bond's Burgers. Glitches and visual corruption, shows flashes and disturbing imagery, suggests that something has gone very wrong with the characters. And then we have TWF2, Relocate Project. It shows BSI trying to move animatronics to a new facility. Suzanne appears and disappears, possibly dies off screen. Her spirit is later seen within Shay. Charles is actually introduced, leading to theories about Buzu being possessed by Charles. Moving on to Bunny Farm, it's a minigame in Tape 3. It features Sophie playing a digital game made by Bunny Smiles. As she plays, corrupted segments reveal old memories and trauma. Sophie begins seeing visions of her dead family and disturbing flashbacks. Ashley is introduced as a BSI employee who was later killed by Bon. Shows Felix's descent into guilt and madness. Sophie's repressed trauma is front and center. She may be remembering the truth. Then we have shorts and supplementary videos. Lucky You, Guilty, The Interview, Showstoppers, project memories, and more. These fill in characters' backstories. Felix's spiral into guilt and substance abuse, Jack Walton's disappearance, possibly now possessing Bond, Rosemary, Jack's wife, may be trapped in Banny, Charles, who was another worker, possibly became Buzu. Showstoppers especially clarifies the animatronics contain human souls. We have character summaries and possessions. So Jack Walton is missing and possibly dead. He is possessing Bond. Then we have Suzanne Woodings. She is missing and actually confirmed dead. She is Shaw. Then we have Charles, who's actually dead. He is mentioned in the restoration tapes, and he is possessing Buzu the Clown. We have Rosemary Walton, Jack's wife. She is actually possibly dead, and she might possess Banny. Then we have Ed and Molly Walton, who are children of Jack Walton, and they're ultimately killed by Felix. And we don't really know who they possess. They might be possibly a part of Bond, or they might be haunting Sophie Walton. And we have Ashley. She is sent to investigate, and she dies on screen. And she possibly becomes the new animatronic Rocket. Then we have Sophie Walton, who is Jack's daughter. She is central to the story, suffers memory loss, may have supernatural link to the hauntings. Now we have the timeline. So in the 1970s, the founding of Bond's Burger begins. Jack Walton and Felix Kranken open the restaurant. Jack is quiet and creative. Felix is more business-minded. 1974, tragedy strikes. Felix, while drunk, drives Ed and Molly to Rosemary's and crashes, killing them. He covers it up and does not tell Jack or Rosemary. Sophie represses the entire memory. 1975 to 1978, the disappearances. Susan, Charles, Rosemary, and Jack all vanish over the next few years. Each is implied to have died and had their soul transferred to animatronic via some unexplained process. 1980s to the 1990s, restoration project. The BSI restoration project tapes surface, seemingly archival but haunted. Sophie begins accessing them, triggering a resurgence of memories and hauntings. We move on to fan theories and interpretations. So number one, we have Sophie's fragmented personality. She may have dissociative identity disorder caused by her trauma. She repressed memories manifest as visions in the tapes. And then we have number two, Felix is alive and responsible. Some believe Felix is still alive, guilt-ridden, and possibly still covering things up. Others think he may also die and be present in the tape spiritually. Then we have number three, Jack is Bond. Heavy implication that Jack's soul was transferred to Bond. This explains Bond's focus on Sophie and other haunted behavior. Then we have number four, the animatronics are a result of soul transfer technology. Some believe BSI knew how to transfer souls and used it deliberately. Others think it happened supernaturally due to the grief and trauma. And then we have number five, the Bunny Farm game is a spiritual realm. It's not just a game, but a liminal space or digital purgatory where souls are trapped. Sophie accesses it in a way to recover her memories or speak with the dead. Then we move on to themes and symbolism. The corruption of innocence. Bright colors, kid-friendly, characters hide trauma and horror. Then we have lost time and memory suppression. Sophie's memory loss mirrors real psychological trauma. Corporate negligence. BSI continues operating despite knowing its mascots are haunted. Grief and guilt. Jack, Felix, and Sophie all represent different faces of unresolved grief. And finally, technology as a haunting medium. Tapes, games, and VHS are not just archives. They're actually haunted. So as of 2025, the series is on a hiatus, but Martin Wallace has confirmed more is coming. Fans are eagerly waiting for the Walten Files 4, which may wrap up the Sophie/Felix storyline. Some spin-offs or alternate universe content may be in development. A full remake or expansion of Bunny Farm is rumored. Alright, so this is going to be our last little segment here. So we have hidden Easter eggs, hidden visual details, hidden quotes, hidden ARG things, just hidden really anything in the Walten Files. See, all these VHS scary tapes and stuff all have hidden messages, hidden themes, hidden Easter eggs, hidden sounds, hidden whatever. There's a bunch of hidden crap in them, and we're going to break them down in the Walten Files. So to start off, we're going to be starting with iconic and disturbing quotes. So episode 1, the company introductory tape, "Are you watching Sophie?" Chilling direct address indicates the tapes are aware of the viewer, especially Sophie. "Let me out, let me out, let me out." Repeated whispered phrase behind distorted footage suggesting a trapped spirit. Episode 2, the relocate project. "She is not safe, you are not safe." Message during corrupted footage, possibly referencing Sophie and the viewer. "Can you hear me? This isn't over, he's still here." one of the clearest indications of an entity's awareness and persistence beyond death. Susan. Remember Susan. Name drops often signal whose spirit is being shown in a specific scene. Episode 3. Bunny Farm. My name is Sophie Walton. I think something happened to me. Sophie's memory begins to break. She's unsure what's real or imagined. He left them in the car. This refers to Felix leaving Ed and Molly in the car before crashing. A haunting moment. He told me not to move. He told me to wait. Echoes trauma and Felix's manipulation. Don't listen to him. A recurring warning, but it's unclear who him refers to. Maybe Felix, maybe Jack, or maybe someone else. Hidden faces and eyes. Many scenes feature human eyes blinking inside animatronic faces or subtle overlays of the victims' real faces for a few frames. Bond's face frequently glitches to reveal a human skull or Jack's distorted face underneath. Number 2, flash frame text. Often one frame black or red screens with phrases like, "Stay home. You shouldn't have come here. Help me. Felix did it." Number 3, Sophie's memories. Her childhood drawings sometimes appear briefly on screen, often crayon images of her family or the animatronics doing disturbing things. In Bunny Farm, some game glitches are actually representations of Sophie's repressed trauma surfacing. Number 4, color symbolism. Blue, Bond/Jack often represents melancholy, guilt, and death. Red is used during possession scenes and violent moments. Yellow and orange often accompany flashbacks or moments involving children, like Ed and Molly. Hidden names. The names of victims, Susan, Charles, Rosemary, are often hidden in title cards, corrupted tape labels, or as flickering subtitles. Creepy audio clues. Reversed audio and slowed down speech often contain actual lines spoken by victims. For example, reversing some of Bond's distorted phrases reveals, "I miss them," or "It's my fault." Glitching laughter from the animatronics is sometimes layered with crying. Bunny Farm Boozoo's laugh overlays a woman sobbing, likely Rosemary. The showstopper's short ends with a reversed version of a child's lullaby, followed by dead silence, often interpreted as a soul passing. And then our last one, ARG-style secrets. Video titles and descriptions sometimes update subtly. Example, the description for guilty listed binary code translated to "you know what you did" in all caps. Bunny Farm minigame contains pixelated symbols that match real-world signage. A few fans speculate it could be tied into an ARG or real-life location. Alright, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night, day, evening, whatever time you're watching this. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for everything you do. And I hope you guys have a great time. And I will see you guys in the next video, whenever that will be. I still have to plan it, so... thank you guys, love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.